Anyway, I don't know what just happened there. My video clicked off. So hopefully Ava can help me edit this and put it all together. But anyway, I'm going to first start with my, I'm going to kind of trim them and just pretend I'm going to leave them a little bit longer. Like I just want to do a little trim. And maybe this will be a good time for all you people who thought you wanted to try bangs, but never had the nerve. So, you know, what do you have to lose? You could trim up your bangs and maybe by the time you get out of the house, they'll be grown back out if you don't like them. But you never know, you might love them. And if they're not done totally right, I can fix them for you eventually. So anyway, I'm gonna pull this down. And like I said before, I like to cut them dry because they shrink up a lot when they're wet. One time when I was in beauty school, I made the mistake of trimming my own bangs at home one night, wet, and holding them very tight, looking up and cutting and pulling, and then cutting even with my eyebrows, and then relaxing my eyebrows, and my bangs went up to like about here. So ever since then, I realized that you should always cut your bangs dry and a little bit at a time. You can always cut them shorter. So anyway, here goes. Let's hope these scissors will do some cutting. The other advice I like to give for bang trims is to cut up into your hair. I mean, right now I could kind of look up into my hair, but if you point cut it, it's a little bit softer. The edges are a little bit softer. Just make sure, just like the hair color, that you're always protecting your eyes when you're cutting with the scissors around your eyes. So right now I'm just going to kind of go in. Hopefully you can see this. I'm just kind of point cutting my little bangs. I'm just kind of taking about maybe an inch off right now. I'm going to kind of give you a couple different versions of a bang trim. So just kind of sort of feathering out those little ends so they're not cut like just straight across. Just sort of lightening the ends up. And my big old kitchen scissors are working pretty well. So anyway, let's see how that looks. Yeah. So that took about an inch off, and I do have this crazy little cowlick, so sometimes it goes over into that spot and sometimes it comes over here. So anyway, yeah, so that's about an inch off, which if your hair grows about a ½ inch a month, that's probably 2 months worth of a bang trim. So anyway, yeah, that looks pretty good. Typically that's about what I would cut off, but because I love you guys so much, I'm going to cut them even shorter and have bangs for a little while longer. No big deal. It'll always grow, and I do like bangs. So I'm going to now use my little manicuring shears. So really, after I get the bangs the length I like, I could always kind of blend them down into some of this. Just don't go back into your hair. Just kind of go down and soften it up maybe a little bit. I've got kind of some crazy funky hair, and I kind of need a haircut, but anyway, we'll maybe worry about that on another day. Maybe I'll instruct the girls how to cut my hair. So okay, so here's just some little teensy tiny little manicuring cuticle scissors. I'm not sure if they can cut. I'm not sure if they're sharp, but I thought it only fair to use things that you may have around your house also. So anyway, I'm going to go a little bit shorter. I'm going to kind of take the same amount of hair. Can't see real well here, so don't want a real super heavy bang. If you wanted a heavier bang, you could kind of go back here a little bit deeper, but you know, you don't want to get back too far. You always want to, you know, go from here and bring it down to the edge of your eyebrows. So anyway, let's try this. Again, I do like to cut like this, especially with these little shears. They probably really couldn't cut that much if I were going this way. So let's see what happens here. Well, these are some pieces that I didn't cut the first time, so push those back in the way. So I'm going to go a little bit shorter. maybe this much more off. Oh, wow, they're actually pretty sharp. So just taking little pieces, and again, I'm just sort of point cutting. It doesn't have to be totally precise. Then it makes them a little fringier. And I'm just kind of looking up at it, and I'm kind of holding them pretty tautly. Just taking a little bit at a time. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Oh, cute. That looks good. Let's see. Well, might go just a little bit shorter because this is kind of that length that's really annoying. Kind of just the length that like hangs right in your eyes. So I'm going to actually make them a little shorter for now, a little bangier. So give you a little bit of bang for your buck. My mom used to always say, "Oh, have you been eating bullets today?" And I'd be like, "What?" She was like, "Well, it looks like your hair's coming out in bangs." Huh? Yeah, I know everybody misses me. I miss everyone. We have so much fun in our hair salon, laughing all day, enjoying each other's company. Worked with my business partner, Danny. A lot of you all know Danny Corallo. I've worked with Danny for 30, let's see, how old am I? 56. I've worked with Danny for 34 years now. So anyway, and Monty and Sarah, worked with them for years also. Sarah, not quite as long, but at least over 10 now, I think. So anyway, and Monty up about the same amount of time as Danny, but we love working together. We have a great time. So yeah, these little shears, I would probably recommend if you have some sharp little cuticle shears to maybe use those. Seems like I have a little bit better control over them than the big kitchen scissors. So I'm going to kind of take a little bit more off here, kind of see what I'm doing going up in there. And I was actually missing everything. I kind of need my reading glasses on. So I'm going to get carried away and have my little baby bangs again. So good thing about bangs, they always grow. I used to say I'd finally decide on getting bangs and I'd like them for about 9 minutes and then I'd be ready to grow them back out. But I have enjoyed having bangs this time around, and especially with my hair being a little bit shorter. So anyway, there's my cute little bang trim. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Might always hate that big section, so I'm actually going to pull down a little bit more and hold that, kind of take and see how I'm kind of just blending it down into the rest of my hair. Yeah, that looks better. And this side, maybe a little bit of the same. It's a little harder to do from this angle. Maybe kind of go in like this. Of course, most of the time, you know, I say, please don't cut your own bangs. Stop into the salon. It will only take me 2 or 3 minutes. I'll trim them up anytime you need. But you know what? You might need to trim your bangs this time around. I can fix them if you don't get them right. And you never know. After you watch this video, you might be able to trim them up all the time. Anyway, I think that's a bang trim. Yeah, I like that length. It's nice. It's a little shorter. So if I wear my reading glasses, they're out of the way. If your hair is long, it's kind of fun to have some bangs, soften up the look a little bit if you pull your hair back. And who knows, I may have a ponytail before long. Anyway, hope these videos help everyone. You have my number. Customers, if you need any help, I'll happy to walk you through your color or your bang trim. Not sure about a whole full haircut. Don't get too carried away, and you know who I'm talking to. So anyway, I hope to see you guys soon, and love you and miss you. Take care, stay healthy. Bye.